My dear friends, I want you to take a deep breath. Inhale peace, exhale doubt. Feel the tension in your body release as you embrace the truth. Everything you desire is already on its way to you. The universe is abundant, and you are a powerful creator. But manifestation does not come from stress, worry, or force. It comes from ease, from trust, from the deep knowing that you are divinely supported. When you learn to relax, truly relax, you align yourself with the natural flow of the universe. You stop resisting, you stop chasing, you allow. And in this state of allowing, miracles unfold effortlessly. Let's explore how you can manifest everything you want by simply relaxing and trusting the process. The more you struggle, the more you push your desires away. Imagine trying to grasp water with clenched fists. It slips right through your fingers. But when you open your hands, the water flows naturally. This is how manifestation works. You don't need to force or fight. You need to let go, release the tension. Stop obsessing over when and how. Trust that your desires are already on their way. Letting go of resistance means releasing the need to control every detail of your manifestation. It means understanding that the universe is already working on your behalf, orchestrating events in ways you cannot yet see. When you resist, you create blockages, like a dam stopping the natural flow of a river. But when you release, you allow things to unfold effortlessly. So many of us have been conditioned to believe that we must struggle to succeed, that we must push ourselves to exhaustion to get what we want. But true power does not come from force. It comes from alignment. Think of the wind. It does not strain to blow, yet it moves with strength and purpose. The ocean does not force its waves. They rise and fall in perfect harmony with nature. You too are meant to flow, not to fight. Resistance often comes from fear. Fear that if you don't take control, things won't work out. Fear that if you let go, you will lose something. Fear that without effort, you are not worthy of receiving. But these fears are illusions. They are stories you have been telling yourself, stories that no longer serve you. When you release these fears, you make space for something greater. Imagine planting a seed in the soil. You do not dig it up every day to check if it is growing. You do not demand that it sprout by tomorrow. You trust that with the right amount of sunlight, water, and care, it will grow in its own time. Your desires are the same. They are seeds planted in the universe, and they need space to bloom. When you release resistance, you allow the energy of manifestation to flow freely, nourishing your dreams until they become reality. One of the most powerful ways to release resistance is to shift your focus from lack to trust. Instead of worrying about what you do not have, celebrate what is already present. When you wake up each morning, give thanks. Instead of stressing about what is missing, acknowledge all that is going well. The more you focus on what is abundant in your life, the more abundance flows to you. Relaxing into trust does not mean doing nothing. It means acting from a place of peace rather than fear. It means following inspired action rather than forcing results. It means tuning in to your intuition, listening for the subtle nudges that guide you toward your next step. When you trust that you are supported, you stop making decisions out of desperation and start making them from a place of confidence and clarity. Letting go is also about surrendering the timeline. Many people block their manifestations because they are obsessed with when something will happen. But the universe works on divine timing, not human deadlines. Just because something has not arrived yet does not mean it is not coming. Trust that your desires are unfolding at the perfect time. What is meant for you cannot be taken away. Think of a butterfly emerging from a cocoon. If you try to force it out before it is ready, you damage its wings. But if you allow it the time it needs, it emerges in perfect form, strong and free. Your dreams are the same. They are evolving, growing, preparing to unfold in the most beautiful way. Your job is not to force them, but to trust in their unfolding. Another way resistance shows up is through attachment. When you are too attached to a specific outcome, you limit the universe's ability to bring you something even better. Sometimes, what we think we want is only a fraction of what is truly possible for us. When you release attachment, you open yourself up to greater blessings, to opportunities beyond your imagination. Letting go does not mean giving up. It means creating space for miracles. It means trusting that the universe knows what is best for you, even when you cannot see the full picture. It means knowing that you are worthy of receiving without struggle, that you are supported, that everything is working out in your favor. So today, take a deep breath, release the need to control, let go of the fear, the doubt, the tension. Trust that you are on the right path. Trust that what is meant for you will come. Trust that the universe is always working in your favor. And as you let go, feel the weight lift off your shoulders. Feel the peace wash over you. Feel yourself becoming a magnet for everything you desire. You are safe, you are loved, you are supported. Let go and allow your dreams to come to you with ease. When you desire something, the most powerful thing you can do is align yourself with the energy of receiving. Manifestation is not about chasing or grasping. It is about becoming a magnet for what you want. It is about embodying the feeling of already having it, of being open, ready, and worthy. When you align with the energy of receiving, you stop waiting, hoping, and doubting, and instead you begin attracting with ease. Many people unknowingly block their manifestations because they are stuck in a state of lack. They desire something deeply, but their energy is filled with longing, frustration, and doubt. They look around and see only what is missing. They say things like, "Why hasn't it happened yet?" Or, "I'll believe it when I see it." But the truth is, you must believe it first. You must shift your energy from one of wanting to one of already having. The universe responds not to your words, but to your vibration. If your vibration is one of desperation, the universe will mirror that back to you. If your vibration is one of confidence and gratitude, the universe will reflect abundance. This is why it is so important to cultivate the feeling of already having what you desire. When you feel abundant, more abundance flows. When you feel loved, more love appears. When you feel successful, opportunities come effortlessly. One of the simplest ways to align with the energy of receiving is through gratitude. Gratitude shifts your focus from what is lacking to what is already present. It raises your vibration instantly. When you express gratitude for what you have, you send a signal to the universe that you are in a state of abundance, and abundance grows where it is acknowledged. Every morning before you even get out of bed, take a moment to give thanks. Feel the warmth of your bed, the air in your lungs, the opportunities that exist in this very moment. The more you appreciate, the more you attract. Another powerful way to align with receiving is to embody the energy of already having your desires. If you want love, how would you feel if you were already in a loving relationship? Feel that love now. If you want financial success, how would you carry yourself if you were already wealthy? Walk, speak, and think from that place now. The universe does not bring you what you want. It brings you what you are. Become the energy of your desires, and they will come to you effortlessly. Many people struggle with receiving because deep down they do not feel worthy. They have been taught to believe that they must earn, struggle, or prove themselves before they can have what they desire. But worthiness is not something you earn. It is something you accept. You are already worthy. You were born worthy. You do not need to do more, be more, or have more to deserve love, abundance, and joy. The moment you fully accept that you are enough as you are, you open the doors to limitless blessing. Letting go of guilt is also essential. So many people resist receiving because they feel guilty about it. They feel guilty for wanting more, guilty for prioritizing their own happiness, guilty for receiving when others are struggling. But your abundance does not take away from anyone else. In fact, the more you receive, the more you can give. When you allow yourself to receive fully, you become a source of inspiration and generosity for others. You show them what is possible. You uplift the world simply by embracing your own worth. Another key to receiving is to release resistance. Many people unknowingly block their blessings because they are holding onto past disappointments, fears, and doubts. They want new opportunities but remain stuck in old stories of failure. They desire love, but hold on to pain from the past. They seek abundance, but are afraid to let go of scarcity-based thinking. To receive, you must make space. Let go of the past, release the old fears, trust that what is coming is greater than what has been. Receiving also requires patience. Many people give up too soon because they do not see immediate results. They plant the seed, but when they do not see instant growth, they assume it is not working. But just like a tree takes time to grow, your manifestations are unfolding in divine timing. Trust that just because you cannot see it yet does not mean it is not happening. The moment you relax into trust, you accelerate the process. One of the most beautiful ways to align with receiving is to practice allowing. Allow yourself to feel joy even before your desires manifest. Allow yourself to celebrate even before you see results. Allow yourself to believe even when there is no physical evidence. The more you allow, the more effortlessly things flow to you. So take a deep breath, relax, know that everything you desire is already making its way to you. You do not have to chase, force, or struggle. You only need to align. Feel worthy now. Feel abundant now. Feel loved now. And as you step into this energy, watch how effortlessly the universe delivers everything you have been waiting for. You are ready. You are open. You are worthy. And so it is. In the constant noise of the world, your inner voice is always speaking. But can you hear it? The chatter of the mind, the worries, the distractions, they drown out the whispers of your intuition. And yet, deep within you, there is a knowing, a wisdom that does not shout but gently guides. The more you silence the mind, the more you can listen. And when you listen, life begins to unfold effortlessly in your favor. Your intuition is not something outside of you. It is not a rare gift only a few possess. It is your natural state, your inner compass, always leading you toward your highest good. But to hear it, you must quiet the restless mind. You must step away from the noise, from the constant need to analyze, to figure things out, to control. Because intuition does not come through force, it comes through stillness. Many people struggle to trust their intuition because they are too caught up in logic, in external validation, in seeking answers outside of themselves. They hesitate, overthink, and second guess. But intuition is not found in the overactive mind. It is felt in the stillness of the soul. It is that deep sense of knowing that does not need explanation. The moment you quiet the mind, you begin to hear it more clearly. Silencing the mind does not mean shutting down your thoughts completely. It means detaching from the noise, observing without becoming entangled. It means creating space between you and your thoughts, recognizing that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness behind them. And in that space of awareness, intuition speaks. One of the most powerful ways to quiet the mind is through presence. When you are fully present in the moment, the mind softens. The worries about the future fade. The regrets of the past dissolve. In this moment, there is only now. And in the now, your intuition thrives. Nature is one of the greatest teachers of silence. When you sit by the ocean, when you walk through the trees, when you listen to the gentle rustling of the wind, your mind naturally quiets. You begin to sense rather than think. You begin to feel rather than analyze. This is why time in nature is so healing. It brings you back to your natural state of being, where intuition flows effortlessly. Breathing deeply is another way to quiet the mind. When your breath is shallow and rapid, your thoughts race. But when you slow down, when you take deep intentional breaths, you signal to your body that it is safe to relax. In that relaxation, clarity arises. Intuition is never frantic. It is calm, steady, and clear. The more you breathe deeply, the more you align with its voice. Many people confuse fear with intuition. They mistake anxious thoughts for guidance. But fear is loud. It is urgent. It creates panic and doubt. Intuition, on the other hand, is quiet. It does not rush or pressure. It gently nudges, offering a sense of peace even in uncertain situations. The more you silence the mind, the easier it becomes to distinguish between the two. Your body is a vessel for intuitive wisdom. Often intuition speaks through feelings, a sense of ease, a gut reaction, a sudden knowing. But if you are too distracted, you miss these signals. Learning to tune into your body, to notice how certain choices feel, will help you strengthen your intuitive connection. If something feels off, trust that. If something feels right, trust that. Your intuition is always guiding you toward what is best for you. Silencing the mind also means letting go of the need for immediate answers. So many people resist intuition because they want certainty, proof, a clear roadmap. But intuition does not always reveal the full picture at once. It gives you the next step, the next feeling, the next moment of clarity. Trusting intuition means being okay with the unknown, knowing that each step will be revealed in perfect timing. Meditation is one of the greatest practices for strengthening intuition. Even a few minutes of sitting in stillness can create profound shifts. When you meditate, you create space between your thoughts. You begin to detach from the mental noise and open yourself to deeper wisdom. You start to notice the subtle whispers of intuition that were always there, just waiting for you to listen. Letting go of external noise is also essential. The opinions of others, the endless stream of information, the distractions of daily life, these can cloud your intuition if you let them. Taking time each day to disconnect, to sit in silence, to tune in, allows you to return to your own inner truth. The more you do this, the stronger your intuitive voice becomes. Trusting your intuition requires courage. It may not always make logical sense. It may lead you in directions that others do not understand. But when you follow it, life flows, doors open, synchronicities appear, things align in ways you never could have planned. Because intuition is the language of the universe, speaking directly to you. So take a deep breath. Let go of the need to overthink. Allow yourself to be still. Your intuition is not lost. It has always been there, patiently waiting for you to listen. Trust it, follow it, and watch as it leads you exactly where you are meant to be. There comes a time when you must step back, take a deep breath, and release the exhausting habit of chasing. Chasing after people, chasing after opportunities, chasing after love, success, or validation. It drains your energy and pulls you further from what you desire. You may believe that by constantly striving, pushing, and forcing things into place, you are making progress. But in reality, the more you chase, the more you push what you want away. Instead of chasing, you must start allowing. Allowing is not passive. It is powerful. It is the art of aligning with what is meant for you and trusting that the universe will bring it into your life at the perfect time. When you chase, you send a message of lack. You tell the universe that what you want is out of reach, that you must struggle to obtain it, that it is not naturally flowing to you, this energy creates resistance. Have you ever noticed that the more you try to force someone to love you, the more distant they become? The more you obsess over an opportunity, the less likely it seems to work out. This is because chasing is based on fear. Fear that what you want will not come to you unless you actively go after it with force. But life does not work that way. What is meant for you cannot be kept from you. What is not meant for you will not stay, no matter how much you chase it. Allowing, on the other hand, is a deep trust in the flow of life. It is standing in your power, knowing that you are worthy of all that you desire, without needing to beg, convince, or overextend yourself. It is about shifting your energy from one of desperation to one of confidence. When you allow, you become magnetic. You become the person who effortlessly attracts, rather than the person who desperately chases. This shift in energy changes everything. Allowing does not mean sitting back and doing nothing. It means taking inspired action rather than forced action. Inspired action feels natural, aligned, and effortless. It comes from a place of intuition, from a place of knowing that what you seek is already on its way. When you stop chasing, you begin to recognize the opportunities that were always around you, but you were too frantic to see. You begin to notice the right doors opening and the wrong ones closing with ease. Think of a river. Water does not struggle to reach the ocean. It flows naturally, finding the path of least resistance. This is the way of allowing. When you align with the energy of receiving, life begins to unfold for you. You no longer waste time chasing after things that are not meant for you. Instead, you trust that what is meant for you will meet you where you are. One of the biggest reasons people chase is fear. Fear of missing out, fear of being alone, fear of not achieving their dreams. But fear-based action only creates more struggle. When you shift into a state of allowing, you let go of fear and replace it with trust. You trust that if something is not working out, it is because something better is coming. You trust that if a person is pulling away, it is because they are not aligned with your highest good. You trust that if a door closes, it is because another, more beautiful door is about to open. Gratitude is not something you practice only when things are going well. It is a way of life. It is a state of being, a way of looking at the world that transforms everything. When you choose to live in gratitude now, you align yourself with the energy of abundance, joy, and love. You open yourself up to receive more of the good that life has to offer. Gratitude is not about waiting for things to be perfect before you appreciate them. It is about appreciating what is already here, right now, in this moment. Too often people postpone gratitude. They tell themselves, I'll be grateful when I have more money, or I'll be happy when I find love, or I'll feel good when I reach my goals. But this way of thinking keeps you trapped in a cycle of lack. When you are always waiting for something external to make you feel grateful, you are never fully present. You are always chasing the next thing, believing that happiness is somewhere in the future. But happiness and fulfillment are not in the future. They are here in this moment, waiting for you to recognize them. Living in gratitude now does not mean ignoring the challenges in life. It means choosing to focus on what is good, even in difficult times. Every situation, no matter how challenging, has something to teach you. There is always something to appreciate, even in the smallest things. A warm cup of tea, the feeling of the sun on your face, the sound of laughter, the breath that fills your lungs. When you begin to see these simple moments as gifts, your entire perspective shifts. Gratitude is a powerful force because it changes what you focus on. When you focus on what is lacking, you create more lack. When you focus on what is abundant, you create more abundance. This is not just a mindset shift, it is an energetic shift. The universe responds to the energy you put out. If you are constantly thinking about what you do not have, you reinforce that feeling of not having enough. But when you focus on the blessings in your life, you attract more to be grateful for. One of the most transformative aspects of gratitude is its ability to shift your emotional state. When you feel anxious, overwhelmed, or lost, pause and find something to appreciate. Gratitude immediately brings you back to the present moment. It reminds you that even in uncertainty, there is something beautiful to acknowledge. It helps you see that life is always supporting you, even when it doesn't seem like it. Living in gratitude now also deepens your relationships. When you appreciate the people in your life, you create stronger, more meaningful connections. Instead of focusing on what someone is not doing, you recognize and acknowledge their kindness, their love, and their presence. Expressing gratitude to others strengthens your bonds and fills your relationships with warmth and positivity. If you want to live in gratitude now, start by making it a daily practice. Each morning, before you even get out of bed, take a moment to think of 3 things you are grateful for. They can be big or small. What matters is the feeling of appreciation. As you move through your day, look for opportunities to express gratitude. Say thank you, not just with words, but with your heart. Recognize the beauty in the ordinary moments. Keep a gratitude journal. At the end of each day, write down at least 3 things you are grateful for. This simple practice rewires your mind to focus on the positive. Over time, you will begin to notice how much good is always present in your life. When you make gratitude a way of life, everything changes. Challenges become lessons. Obstacles become opportunities. Every experience, even the difficult ones, becomes part of your growth. Gratitude shifts your energy, raises your vibration, and aligns you with the highest version of yourself. You do not have to wait for things to be perfect to feel grateful. You do not have to wait for more success, more love, or more validation. You can choose to live in gratitude now, in this moment, just as you are. And when you do, you will find that life begins to unfold in the most beautiful ways. There is a natural rhythm to life, a divine unfolding that is always at work, whether you can see it or not. Every event, every experience, every moment is part of a greater design, perfectly orchestrated for your highest good. Yet, so often we resist this timing. We want things to happen now. We want love to come when we desire it, success to arrive on our schedule, and healing to happen instantly. But life does not operate on our timeline. It moves according to divine timing. And when we learn to trust this, we free ourselves from anxiety, frustration, and doubt. Trusting divine timing means surrendering to the process of life. It means understanding that delays are not denials, that setbacks are often setups for something greater, and that what is meant for you will never miss you. When you force things to happen before their time, you may end up with something that is not truly aligned with your soul's purpose. But when you trust that the universe is working on your behalf, you allow what is truly right for you to unfold naturally. Think of the seasons. You do not see a tree forcing its leaves to grow in the winter. It knows that spring will come, and when it does, new life will emerge effortlessly. The same is true for your journey. Everything you are meant to experience will come in its perfect season. If you are in a waiting period, trust that there is a purpose in the pause. Sometimes life slows you down so you can heal, so you can learn, or so you can prepare for what is coming. One of the biggest challenges in trusting divine timing is releasing the need for control. The mind wants certainty, it wants to plan, it wants guarantees, but true peace comes when you let go of the need to control every detail and instead trust that what is unfolding is exactly what is meant to be. When you stop resisting and start allowing, you open yourself to greater possibilities than you ever imagined. Patience is an essential part of trusting divine timing. This does not mean sitting idly and waiting for things to happen. It means aligning your actions with faith. It means doing your part and then releasing attachment to the outcome. You plant the seeds, you water them with belief, and then you allow the universe to bring the harvest at the right time. Sometimes what you want is not coming because something better is on its way. You may be fixated on one outcome, thinking it is the only path to happiness, but the universe sees the bigger picture. It knows what is truly aligned with your highest good. Trusting divine timing means being open to the possibility that what you receive may be different from what you expected, but even more perfect than you imagined. When a door closes, do not see it as rejection, see it as redirection. Something is being removed from your path because it is not meant for you. Instead of feeling frustrated, ask yourself, what is life trying to teach me? What is this moment preparing me for? Every delay, every detour, every waiting period is shaping you into the person who will be ready to receive what is coming. A powerful way to strengthen your trust in divine timing is to practice gratitude for where you are right now. Instead of focusing on what is missing, focus on what is present. Every moment has a purpose. Even the challenges you face are part of your growth, pushing you toward wisdom, strength, and clarity. When you embrace the present moment with gratitude, you align yourself with the flow of life. Faith is the key to trusting divine timing. Faith is knowing that even when you cannot see the path ahead, it is still unfolding perfectly. It is believing that what is meant for you is on its way, even if there is no visible evidence yet. Faith allows you to release doubt, release worry, and step into a space of peace. Take a deep breath. Let go of the need to rush. Everything is happening exactly as it should. You are not behind. You are not missing out. You are exactly where you need to be. Trust that the universe has perfect timing, and when it is time, everything will fall into place effortlessly. Keep moving forward with confidence, knowing that what is meant for you will come, not a moment too late or too soon, but precisely when you are ready to receive it.